point blank period. The comfort zone is going to get you nowhere. Only way you'll make it somebody else's business if you're going out there blabbing your business. Don't go telling everybody what you want to do. Don't do it, friend. Don't do it. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you may see from the title of today's video, it's another chit chat get ready with your girl. So if you're interested, please do keep on watching. Lego. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is. Like, my schedule's all over the place. Okay, it's January 7th, the day that I'm filming this. So I'm a little late on wishing everybody a happy new year. So you guys, hi. I hope everyone has been having a wonderful new year to start. Honestly, guys, I haven't picked up my camera since Christmas. I still actually need to edit my Christmas vlog. Technically, that was supposed to be part of Vlogmas, but you guys, Vlogmas was just a lot for your girl. Nobody asked for Vlogmas. I wanted to do that all on my own, but no lie, it wore your girl out. I have some new subscribers, so welcome to the fam bam. What should I do, like a get to know me type of video? Maybe I should. Get to know your girl. So my name is Antoinette. I am currently 33 years old. Trying to do the YouTubey thing. Yeah, I'm trying to rekindle my youth because I wanted to do YouTube for so long, but for whatever reason, I talked myself out of a lot of things, I guess. And yeah, so I've currently been doing YouTube for 2 years now. Part of my passion and part of my journey on YouTube, honestly, has been one, as a creative outlet, really just trying to find myself outside of a job or a career, because I feel like people really make titles and stuff like that like their identity. And I knew that I am more than my job description. I knew that I am more than an employee number on somebody's time clock. I just wanted something for myself, you know. And I said that in one of my YouTube reflection videos that I did for Vlogmas. But at the same time, it was just more so like I didn't really know myself outside of what I did for work. And that's the thing that really did bother me, because I'm like, who am I? What do I like to do? And one thing, like I said, I feel like YouTube has done is allowed me to kind of like find my voice. And I want to be able to encourage people to be able to live their most authentic lives, not to live life in fear, go after your dreams fearlessly. And also, I just want to share Jesus. I am a Christian. I know I'm not like a perfect person, and I'm not trying to portray myself as a perfect person. The only person whom lived the most perfect and lived and fulfilled within his purpose for sure was Jesus. What I've learned even just doing YouTube is literally we can hold ourselves back from things that God has in store for us. Whatever that thing is that God has called you to do or to be or to represent, like, you just have to step out in faith and like just trust God through the process. And I feel like with my YouTube channel, that is something that I am on a continuous journey of doing. And like I said in my reflection video when I did Vlogmas, we're learning things as we go. And I feel like with me, the stuff that I'm learning, I want to be able to share with others. So then either one, like, you can have a better experience. I can't tell you enough how many times I felt like I've missed out on so many great opportunities because I lived my life in fear. And I feel like because I did that for so long, it's just kind of like, you know, looking back and reflecting, it's like, hey, enough is enough. Like, get up, get out, and get going. If anything, that's what the enemy doesn't want you to do. He wants you to be stagnant. He doesn't want you to grow. And I literally feel like, you know, I've let him play around with my mind, will, and emotions for way too long. And I want others to be able to have that freedom in Christ as well. And to be able to recognize the greatness that is within you when you do have Jesus. There's so many people out here not living up to their potential, or one, maybe don't even see the potential that they have because they've let their past mistakes and maybe even failures hinder them, and or just kind of like low self-esteem, not believing that you can do great things. And I feel like with God, you can do great things. You can do great things. You know, there is a purpose for your life. There is a reason why you are here and we are here. I've heard this for years, you guys. The most richest place in the world is the graveyard. There's so many people that did not live up to their potential and or create the things that they were meant to create because of fear, lack of self-discipline, lack of productivity, lack of just a bunch of lack, whatever. Like, there could have been cures for cancer years ago, but you know, people may have not been able to see that within themselves to be able to cultivate and do all these great things because they lacked, you know, something in their lives that kind of held them back. And even though like I'm still kind of going through my little journey, and I'm not saying I'm perfect at doing any of the stuff that I'm trying to tell you, because Lord knows I'm not. I'm going through it. Like, I'm going through like a season of laziness. Like, just being honest, like I feel like in many occasions where I feel like I should be getting up and doing something productive, but you know, I feel like I'm laying in this bed. I literally had to force myself to get up and do this content here because laziness and things that are within your comfort zone are always gonna hold you back. Point blank period. The comfort zone is going to get you nowhere. You're just going to have to get out. You're going to have to step out in faith. Trust God through the process. I feel like even though like your girl took 8 years to muster up the courage to do the YouTube. So in hindsight, even though I really felt like I missed out on a lot of opportunity, a lot of things that I could have done, even like grown to be essentially, I'm thankful for where I'm at now because I feel like my mindset then, this is like when I found out like, oh, you can get free makeup, you know, doing YouTube. And I feel like, I think I would have been more so on that route mindset, you know what I mean? I'm still finding beauty in the fact that yes, I had to go through all the nonsense that I had to go through to get me to finally post on YouTube, but also my mindset has been in a better place to where I can actually help people. So yeah, I think I put too much blush on, did I? So with it being a new year, usually like, you know, you hear a lot of people, new year, new me, which is great and all, but honestly, if you don't see this video in the new year and you happen to see it 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months down the road, it's still a new day to do what you've been called to do. You know what I mean? So I don't want people to get discouraged because it's 7 days into the new year and you haven't gone to the gym, or you haven't opened up a book, or you still been eating the McDonald's and you told yourself that you're not going to eat the McDonald's no more. Trust me, I have goals that I've set up for this year, and honestly, no lie, I haven't made a single effort towards any of those goals yet. But I know that they're there, and I know that I'm going to make the right choices now, since I got up to do this video finally, to get closer to my goal. Even though like my goal may seem so far out of reach right now, I'm still one step closer to that goal because I got up and I did something. You have like the craziest goals or dreams or whatever God has placed up on your heart to do, and you're like, God, how is this even possible? Well, for one, with God, anything is possible. Let's leave that there. And two, like, you just gotta be crazy faith, pretty much, with your goals and your dreams, and be so delusional. They may not make sense to man, but they make sense to you, and they make sense to God because God put it on the inside for you to do. So that's what I believe, and that's how I perceive it to be. So even though your dream may be crazy and people may not understand it, and they don't understand why you're doing XYZ, it's not for them to understand, friend. It's not for them to understand, because at the end of the day, your goals, your purpose, your passions, your visions, those things that are what God had put on the inside of you. And it is not for everyone to have a hearsay, naysay, no say, whatever say about what God placed on your heart. It's not for discussion, friend. I can honestly say, you guys, when it comes to your goals, visions, and dreams, don't be telling people them. Don't tell them nothing. I can't tell you how many times I've told people certain things that I wanted to do and how much negativity that I got. And it really does put like a damper on the dream in general, because you're like, God dang, well, am I crazy for thinking that? Or maybe they're right, you know? And that's where, you know, of outside negativity, the enemy just planting all these seeds of doubt and discouragement up into your heart, and then it literally is snuffing out your dream and your vision. Don't go telling everybody what you want to do. Don't do it, friend. Don't do it. I'm gonna just tell you that right now, because it's none of their business at the end of the day. Only way you'll make it somebody else's business if you're going out there blabbing your business to everybody else. That's how your business becomes other people's business. And that's something that I feel like the Lord has really been on your girl about, because sometimes I've had tendencies where I feel like I have overshared things, and then when you get asked about those things that you've overshared, you're like, dang, I really don't feel like I want to talk to anybody about them. But that's because they're asking because you've already inserted them into your business, so it's going to give them privy to ask you those questions. And I really feel like God has been placing on my heart to like wheel it in, friend, wheel it in. Because not everybody's for you as much as you think they are. You would think people that you've known for so long that would actually support you, but they really don't support you as much as you thought that they would support you. And or when you put yourself into a situation where you support others, but they don't have that same energy back, we don't need that for 2025, friend. So that is definitely something that the Lord has been working on your girl, because like I said, I don't know where all that came from. I had a little sassy there, y'all, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just so sick of, like, you know, sometimes like the inconsistency of others, and I guess that's where that's coming from. But anyway, let me reel it in. So with that being said, I really do believe, keep your dreams, visions, goals silent. Move in silence, friends. Move in silence. I think also when it comes to certain things, I think having accountability partners or friends is not a bad thing to do in certain aspects. I think it depends on what that thing is. Like, say you had a goal of like losing 20 pounds, and you and your friend had that same goal, and you know, having like that friend, you know, that you can be accountable for is different, as opposed to really having like a dream or a vision that sounds so crazy, and you can't honestly even fathom how you even dreamt up that dream. And you know, those type of dreams right there, those ones are the ones that you should keep silent. Even though like I know personally, like I'm kind of like going through a really weird season, very transitional, very interesting, nothing like I've ever been before seasonally. But I know there's a purpose and there's a vision, there's a plan for everything, and I'm just going to trust God through this process. And yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with that. This video might be all over the place, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just literally just a modge podge of stuff that I've been thinking about. But we're friends here, so yeah. This is just us chatting like friends, y'all. Let's see. What else do I have? Alright, so we're gonna use, this is from Rare Beauty. This is the mascara. I really do like this mascara. I'm going to use the little e.l.f. lip squeezes, or lip balms, sorry. I got these from my mom for Christmas. I'm going to just use this One Size Beauty On Till Dawn setting spray, which has definitely been one of my favorites lately. Like the smell of it's awful, but I feel like it helps. I get really oily and I feel like it really helps with that. So like I'm not as oily throughout the day. Oil still kind of breaks through for me, it does, but it doesn't like I don't look like a slick, like an oil slick. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this. This is the Lancome Dual Finish powder. I just kind of press it in as like a last step, like the areas where I know I normally get pretty oily in. Yeah. So there's a look. All right, you guys, that actually ends today's video. Essentially, I truly do hope you all have a wonderful, safe, and blessed week, and we shall see you guys all in my next video. Bye, you guys.